The most important thing in this story is something that you overlooked, but I was surprised because you bang this drum on the Cuomo program all the time. This is creating even more discord in the United States. Not since the Civil War.
Yeah, I agree. I said it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it's exacerbating things.
Not since the Civil War has the citizenry hated each other, and I use that word literally, as much as it does now. It's going to get worse. So now we have bitterness, we have acrimony, we will have violence, that's coming. We have 50% of the country believes the justice system is corrupt, 50, maybe more. Remember, 70 million people voted for Donald Trump, 70 million. So what should happen now, and I wrote this on BillO'Reilly.com, and I steered you to it, but I don't think you went in, is that tomorrow, President Biden should pardon Donald Trump of any and all crimes and suggest publicly that Governor Hochul do the same thing. And then on Saturday, President Biden should pardon his son Hunter. That would throw the whole acrimonious system into absolute chaos. And there's precedent, as you know, because Gerald Ford did exactly the same thing when Richard Nixon could have been charged in Watergate, and those crimes were 1,000 times worse than what Trump was charged with.
Well,
so
in
that's
this
what
case,
Biden should do.
In this case. But Biden can't. But that's why you bring in Governor Hochul. He can't pardon a state case.
Thank
Hochul
you.
could.
But he can say to Hochul, and believe me,
you should do
Hochul would do it. You should do this.
Let's leave out the fact that Trump would never do that. Trump would never do that for an opponent. Well, listen, I can't tell you how much this matters to me.
Totally irrelevant.
But here's why it's relevant, Bill. Okay, here's why it's relevant. So much of my frustration in coverage here is how people who are upset about things forgive those same things in Trump. I'm going to go sit down tomorrow night with a group of people who believe that everything that happened during the COVID pandemic was about some kind of conspiracy. Everybody needs to be burned at the stake except Trump. It is a very strange thing. So you want Biden to do something that Trump would never do, but that's because, you know, Trump is just such a jerk. You can't hold him to that standard. I don't think that that's fair.
Listen, Cuomo, you're obsessed. No, of course it's fair. I'm looking out for the country. I'm not measuring Biden against Trump. I'm telling Biden what's best for the country. Pardon the man.
But you think Trump is best for the country, even though you're saying he's a man who wouldn't do the right thing.
I'm not saying anything. Trump's not involved. He's not the president. The president could bring down the level of hatred, but he won't. Okay? Because he doesn't have
What do you think would happen to Biden's Democratic base if he gave him a pass on rigging the election?
What do you think happens to
Biden's base
with his Republican base? You do the right thing for your country, Cuomo.
Well, but Ford was pardoning a member of his own party.
Come on.
Hold on a second. Well,
no,
listen, it should matter.
What's
okay?
right
you support the guy's candidacy. You think he's better for the country, but you admit he has no character and can't be trusted to do the right thing.
I'm not admitting anything. You're putting words in my mouth that don't exist. I am telling you.
You just said Trump wouldn't do something like this.
The big story. You keep wanting to inject Trump into this argument when he just got convicted in the argument.
Okay,
so
what's
the
argument?
The big story is not the conviction. The big story is the diminishment of America. That's the big story. The corruption of Alvin Bragg, obvious, okay? The system in the Justice Department doesn't work. It flat out doesn't work. And it's the president's responsibility to try to uplift the nation. Biden will not do that.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.